Abby. Welcome, Bluefield, to your BHS world for your very first movement. Since the show is about samurai, we're going to start with a sword. This is a guard saber, but I'm assuming they're going to have plastic samurai sabers. So what we're going to do to start, this video is also going to be flipped. So this is your left hand, it matches with mine, and this is your right hand, okay? Anytime I turn to the back, then it's the opposite. This is my right hand, that's my left. So anytime I'm facing the front, I'm going to flip the video. Anytime I turn around to the back to show you something, the video is going to flip again. That way my right hand and my left hand continue to be matched up with yours, and you'll see the video flip back and forth, okay? And that's how I do all my videos. So my left hand, I'm going to hold halfway between the sword, and I'm going to put it on my left hip bone. So we're going to start in a nice wide stance. Notice that my feet are far apart. The very first part of your show is a suspended cymbal roll. So you're going to arc your hand up, put my blade down, and then grab at your hilt. So that's where your handle is. You might not have a basket on yours. You probably won't actually. So our hand's going to come up and or grab. You're now going to take some jazz steps. So we want to think about leading with our toe. Heel presents forward and you step. And then you want to drag that foot. This is called a coupe through this point. So it's where your toe meets your heel. And then down. And then drag again. Coupe down. Okay? So you're going to take 4 steps. So it says, this is just some roll. There's not really counts for it. But this starts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then on 7, 8, you're going to be back into second position. So what you're going to be doing as you're walking is you're slowly going to move your sword from your sheath, your fake sheath. You're going to grasp it at the hilt, and then you're going to lean backwards into a fighting stance, okay? So here's what that's going to look like. So we just arced our hand over a not spin symbol. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I want it straight up in your hands, and then 7, 8, you're gonna lean back. So notice that my left foot stays in front, and as I mid-walk, I'm gonna stop there and then lean back. Now this is group work, but I would like for all of you to learn it together. So we're here, this starts down, goes behind you, up. And then when I say thumb down, like we're giving a thumbs down, under your arm, you're gonna wanna break your hand a little bit. It's like a chicken arm, like chicken. Move your hand, wrist over, down. This comes up. Grab with 2 hands and strike. Okay. So the group counts are we have 1 and 2 and 3. Here's 4. Sorry, 3. Strike 4. Okay, because the music's really fast in the beginning. If that is too difficult for you guys, Alicia can make the decision to slow us down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it's like 7, 8 as a group, okay? But as written, it is group work. So we have right here 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And then group 2, what they'll just do, for group 2, you'll stay here in your fighting position. You'll hold 1, 2, 3 and 4, and then you go 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Okay? So from here, we're all back together, ensemble wise. My sword is going to cut across. So I'm cutting down by my feet and up. I'm going to start walking to the right. This is going to come down, up, down, and across. Okay? So I'm making a very big circle. I'm probably not going to cut this, like flip it. So just know that you're stepping to the right. It's going to look backwards. Steps up, go down right here. This comes down, and step across. Okay? Body-wise, we are going to, if you dance with me this summer at the Mercer County Spin Clinic, this will look familiar. This is my saber arm. Left hand is going to be open, so we don't want to see this or this. So just a straight, relaxed arm. I'm going to pull into passe. I'm going to step, 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 step. Okay? And that just cuts around in that direction. Okay? So, count-wise, 1, 2, step 3 and 4 and, okay? So you're stepping 3 and 4 and. From here, we'll get a little closer. You want a lot of thumb work. This is gonna come in, so you're gonna come in, back, and when you get to this flat position, you're gonna start curving up, back around towards you and down, okay? So you're making a cone on the bottom and a cone on the top. Cone bottom, cone top, okay? So in order to do that motion, here's what your hand's gonna look like. Cone in, flat, and then you have to push it up and back, okay? So we just did 3 and 4 and, arm comes up again, 5, bottom 6 and 7, down 8 at this angle, okay? From there, this is gonna cut across, left foot's gonna step forward, right's gonna be in like a backwards dig, so like this, here's your dig. Right leg's gonna be in a dig, you're gonna push very dramatically, 1, 2, 3, and on 4, legs are gonna step back together and it's gonna rest on your shoulders, okay? So very big dramatic push. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm gonna twist my body. Now I'm gonna push it back. So that's gonna make my sword look like it's facing you now, okay? Now my left hand, I don't have a death grip on it. As I swivel, just have my tips of my fingers underneath it. I'm gonna push up, that way my sword's up now. It's gonna rock back, and then it's gonna end at this little angle, okay? So we're here, this is 4, 5, up 6, down 7, angle 8. So there's body underneath that, you're just gonna do a little passe hop, and then down. So as you're doing that passe, you wanna think flamingo, put that big toe where your kneecap is, okay? We also don't wanna see you wrap your foot around your leg, okay? And make sure that it's pointed. We don't want to see this either, okay? Big difference between this and that. So now, you're gonna repeat that section. This comes up, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and cone in, 5, 6, 7, and 8. This comes through 1. Now this word's different. This comes up 2. Feet comes in a little bit. You're gonna bow to the audience, 3, 4, and then flat over again. And you're gonna go 5, 6, and pick up your flag 7, 8, okay? From here, it's group work again. So when you set your flags down, you wanna make sure that they're stripped. So like this, I've just strip it down, grab my finger, flip it back the other way. And when you set it down on the ground, it's gonna look like this. And make sure that it's laying on top of the silk itself. That way the silk, which is the pretty part, isn't flopping all over the place. 5, 6, pick it up, 7, 8, and see how that silk comes in. From here, it's group work, 1 and 2 again, but we will do the choreography first. You're gonna do a little pop, and it's gonna end up, okay? So it's kind of like a toss, but it doesn't really go anywhere. So you wanna push down with that left hand, lift up with the right, and it's going just a single rotation. You wanna catch right here at the tab. That's where the silk and the pole meet. That's electrical tape. Now the video's gonna flip in a minute. I'm going to, what I call dive to the left. So this is gonna come towards the left, stay in your toaster, down by your feet. Now the video's flipped. So when it's down by your feet, it'll pop up. And then it's okay. So the counts. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, okay? Music there sounds like ba 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 ba. So it'll look ba 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 ba. That little ba ba is where you put it. Okay. Now when we do group 1 and 2, it'll be group 1 does that 8 count. So my group 2 people will be holding like this. I'll hold for 8, and then they will do. So group 1 just went. Group 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Nice big ones. Make sure that when that flag pops up, that you're squeezing nice and tall, and that your right hand is under at the tab. Left hand will aim to catch that bottom cheater, nice and strong hands. So we're just gonna flip again. Sorry for all the flipping. From here, the entire group is going to open arm, dive back to the front. This comes up, so I'm at right shoulder, and then down. okay? So we have a little saute underneath that. The babies don't actually. It's called like saute, like saute. So our leg is going to be straight here at the end zone and then swing through and step, okay? So we're down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, down 7, 8, okay? From there, and again, that's everybody. We're going to do some big up and overs. I'm going to slide my right hand down the pole, pushing up with the left. That way I'm down at the crutch tip. Extend those arms all the way. And then right hand's going to hold the crutch tip, left hand's going to slide along to down. Okay? So I just went up and over. Up 2, 3, down 4. Now I'm going to push out. 5, 6. So look, you're golfing. And then 7, 8. So the mechanism is the same. You want to slide your hand, grab, slide your hand, grab. Slide your hand out, slide your hand in, okay? From there, after we did 1, up 2, 3, down 4, push out 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to turn to the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we just have the hand that's going to come up, 5, 6, 7, grab 8. So it's like a little ninja move, okay? From there, we just turned and did our little ninja move. We're gonna do what I call rows. So this is gonna come up on my toaster. I'm gonna turn my trunk to the left, okay? And all I'm doing with my flag is putting it on my hip. So when I turn my trunk, the flag is parallel to the front, okay? So we have angle, push, angle down, and then turn your body in front, okay? So, angle, turn your body, make sure that's touching your hip, angle down, and then turn your body again. Then we have another angle, turn your body, so that's your other angle, this comes down, and then angle back, okay? Now, we want to smooth that out, so we have 1, 2, 3, front, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, okay? Now, we're going to do that in groups. So we push 1, 2, 3, front, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then group 2 we do 1, 2, 3, front, 4, angle 5, 7, angle 8. From there, we're going to do 8 counts of cones, but they're really slow. So you want to think about drawing a big circle on the top and a big circle on the bottom. So this is going to push out to an angle. Here's my angle. Cross, and then back angle, so here's a 45. Flat, push in front of you, so if you're wearing a watch, you can tell the time. Here, across, and across, okay? And then you repeat it. It comes out, cross, back, flat, down, cross, in towards your feet, okay? So when you do that bottom cone, you're gonna have to raise your arms a little bit, that way you don't hit your feet, okay? So we're going to take all 8 counts. We have 1, 2, 3, down 4, 5, 6, here's 7, up on 8. We're going to slide that left hand down to the bottom crutch tip for a right shoulder, okay? So key thing about your cones, just make sure that you're making them a nice fluid motion. That left hand really stabilizes your pole, okay? So my left hand is also making the steering motion. We see a lot of this when we first start, okay? So, from there, we just did 7, up, 8, slide your hand down. We're gonna do drop spins. So they drop down to the left, make sure thumbs are down. Grab, comes up. Right hand goes underneath the left one. Down, left hand, thumb down. Up, right hand underneath the left. So the key about drop spins is that every time, I'm gonna look closer. Every time the silk is down, my thumbs are down. Every time the silk is up, my thumbs are up. And you wanna place that hand underneath the other one, okay? What you also wanna do is make sure that you're pushing out. So you see how my arms are at this slight diagonal down? We see a lot of like beginners move their entire arm, and that's what we call chicken wings. So really make sure that you're pushing your hands out. 1, 2, up, 3, 4, down, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so what I'm doing is called a drop stop. So when I do my last drop spin. I'm gonna come up, this left hand is gonna jump up to about 1/3 of the way into the silk. If you saw my hand, it's just sliding up the silk. And then my right hand is gonna catch where the tab is. That way you don't see my pole fly everywhere. It's a nice clean stop, okay? So, boom, drop, stop, drop down, let your hands go, catch. Okay, you drop down, let your hands go, and when you catch it, you squeeze really hard. From there, we're gonna do another dive exactly like the other one. Instead of just having one hand on it, it's two. We're diving to the left, this comes down, and then now I'm in like my twist, okay? So it's a really fast dive, so this is all slow, okay? All of this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, up, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we speed up. 1, 2, okay? So this is 1, probably in 2. We have out 3, 4, so I'm just gonna push my flag out to the angle. My arms are gonna follow, 3, 4. In 5, 6, up, 7.